At some point in your Premiere career, you might want to transfer your project to work on it on another computer. Now, with something like a Photoshop file, that's really no big deal because you just move the file and you're done. But with a file like Premiere, with the project file, it actually links to files all over your hard drive. So in this chapter, we're going to look at a feature called the Project Manager, which allows you to manage projects and transport them from one place to another very easily. So what we do is we can go to the project menu here at the top and go to Project Manager. And actually, before I show you that, let me just tell you about this project very quickly. I just took a bunch of clips and dumped them here in the timeline. The only thing you need to know really is that this clip, Martian Robot, is not used in the timeline. That will come up again in just a moment. So, Project Menu, Project Manager. Now, there are two big options here: create new trimmed project and collect files and copy to new location. I'm going to discuss this create new trimmed project option in the next movie. We'll skip over that for now, and we'll leave collect files and copy to new location selected. What this is going to do is gather up all the files you use in your project and create a copy of the project itself and bundle it all together. And it's going to relink all the links for you for all the media. So that's already taken care of for you. And that way, let's say, for example, you're working on your desktop and you're going to go on a plane trip and you want to transfer it to your laptop. You could just navigate to somewhere, another folder, and you could just put the project and all the media in there, and it will save there, and you're good to go on your laptop. There are a few cool options here, though. One is exclude unused clips. By default, this is checked. And let me show you this. So basically what this is saying is clips like the Martian Robot clip that we didn't use, those would be excluded and not included in the collection of the files as we transfer this project. And there's a little disk space thing down here, which is really helpful. It lets you know how much disk space you have available on your hard drive, and it tells you how much the size of the original project was. In other words, if you took all the assets in that project and moved those, this is how big that would be. And it also says the resulting project size, basically an estimate of the resulting project size with the current specifications. So because we have exclude unused clips selected, it's not going to include that, and so it drops down a few megabytes, and so the whole project is 22.4 megabytes. Now, if I uncheck this, you would expect that number to go back up because we're including this clip. Well, it doesn't automatically refresh itself all the time, so you got to click the calculate button again, and then you can see it goes back up to 30.9, lets us know that it's going to be taking up some more room because we're including the unused clips. If you've done a preview, you can include those if you want to. If you have audio conform files, you can select that to include those as well, so it doesn't need to be done when you open up the project wherever you're going. And you can also rename the media files that's basically copying here to match the clip name. So if you're good at renaming your files here in Premiere, if you check this, it will actually rename the media to match the names that you've created. The final option is just to click Browse and find a place on your hard drive to save all this information, and it will go ahead and wrap all that stuff up for you and stick it in a spot. It will connect all the links, and then you click OK, and it will transfer your files as it says. It will collect all the media, make copies of it, and make a new project and put it in the new location that you specify here.